Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here. Welcome on into a very exciting LEGO video. Today we are taking a look at a ton of brand new sets revealed for the new original theme, which is something that everyone keeps asking about for LEGO Dreams. And I'm going to be honest with you, when I saw the trailers and the teasers, etc., I was like, I don't know if this is going to be for me. Then I downloaded the press kit here with all the sets. I opened up a couple of them. And I was like, oh, I don't know. And I stopped, went back to work. And then I was like, let me just go check out the rest. And then I saw one that I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. And then I saw another and another and another. So that's why I'm doing a video on this here. Because while some sets, they're just not for me, there's others where I'm like, this is a fantastic theme. I'm so excited to see where it goes. So that's why we're doing this video. Let's talk about the theme itself, LEGO Dreams. It is actually going to be a new series that LEGO is launching. And instead of putting them on Cartoon Network and Netflix, etc., and having all the different release date issues worldwide, they're going up on YouTube, I believe, or on Lego.com. 10 episodes are going to be launching on May 15th. And then more episodes releasing in August, which I believe is when all these sets are going to be coming out. So let's go ahead and let's start with the very first set, which is set number 71453. This is Izzie and Bunchu the Bunny, retailing for $20.99 USD or $24.99 Canadian. And this is one of the ones that it's just not really for me. I think that just the idea of this giant bunny sort of mech on rollerblades, it is definitely an interesting concept for sure. You've got like these new sort of particle blast pieces that you'll see all throughout these different sets there. You can see them in the back of the thrusters. Again, it's cute, I guess, in a way, and it's very colorful for sure. Don't worry, not all the sets are like this. Because if they were, I don't think we would be talking about it. But anyways, the figure in here, of course, is Izzie. Very cool, very detailed figure. I love the new sword there, as well as the hourglass piece is going to be appearing throughout so many different sets here. Love just everything about her, the Praetorian Guard, shoulder pads and all that. But one of my favorite things is the enemies and villains in the series. This is called Grimkeeper, and very cute. It's got this little tiny bunny that it's kidnapped, and the helmet there is actually a very cool. You're going to see so many of those. Again, I'm talking a lot about the future of the different sets. Next up, we got set number 71454. This is Mateo and Z-Blob the robot, retailing for $20.99 USD or $24.99 Canadian. This one's interesting. Again, you'll see Z-Blob in a couple of other sets. The idea of this giant mech that he transforms in, I saw it in the trailers. It's just sort of like caused from his imagination. And specifically in this set, I believe he's the main character here, Mateo. I really love the hairpiece that he's got going on, and I love that the Batman utility belt is back. In green is really fun too. I like the strap across the chest. The face is very interesting because Mateo and again, I'm using some of the character pictures here to show you. This is Mateo from the show. This is his regular version, but when he's in the dream world, that I think is vitiligo on his face, and it turns into like this sort of light green, and his eye becomes green too. I think that's really cool. One of my favorite things is this pencil that he's sort of wielding. I love that build for that. I think it's absolutely incredible. You're going to see it in more sets as we go through. The other character sleeping there is called Jaden, and I think that's just so funny with like the braces and everything, and the little sleeping face expressions is just really awesome. Next up here, we got set number 71455. This is the Grimkeeper, the cage monster, retailing for $39.99 USD or $49.99 Canadian. So this is giving you a bit of a taste of the villains as we go through. We're getting bigger and better as we go through. This is one of the ones that I like. It's not one of my favorites, but I still think that this is a very cool set. Again, you get a better look at that pencil build there. It's so cool with the eraser in the back, as well as I love the concept of this villain in terms of it, you know, being stored in the chest, kidnapping people. I think that's the idea. They're rescuing their friend there. His name's Cooper, who looks a lot like 1414 Falcon fan. But anyways, all the tentacles and the hot pink in the black and the with the bright green claws and different things, the teeth. They all look really great. He's got like this little creepy lantern in the hand. I think that this is a really fun set, and you could see Z-Blob there is actually in the front of that little jet, so I guess he also turns into that jet there, or the hovercraft that he's got. Next up, we've got set number 71456. This is Mrs. Castillo's Turtle Van, retailing for $47.99 or $59.99 Canadian. This is a fun set. Again, not one of my favorites, but you get a better look here at some of the other main characters, being here Z-Blob. You could see like his regular version. He's got that awesome slime piece from Lego Video brought back here, which makes me so happy because I really, really want that to be used for Clayface. And then also here, Mateo looks a bit different. I really love the backpack that he's got here in this set. Looks pretty cool in red. In terms of enemies, Grimspawn is back here, the little guy as well. And then the other character that we have is Zoe. And I love the hair, as well as the bow in purple's really cool. And I love her outfit and the whole attire there. You've also got in the set for the first time, of course, Mrs. Castillo, which is a very interesting looking figure in terms of like what's going on here. This new sort of dress piece and then some arms that we've had before. That's nothing new, but the backpack is very interesting mold. The set itself is very interesting. It's a turtle van. So it's because at the top it says Tortuga, which if you didn't know is Spanish for turtle. And I really love, it's called the Dreamcraft Shop. So she's got a bunch of different potions and crystals and mushrooms that she's selling there through the window, weapons, etc. Love the face on the front of the turtle, and just the concept of combining these different things I think is very fun. Next up here we have set number 71457. This is the Pegasus Flying Horse, retailing for $52.99 USD or $64.99 Canadian. And this one is one of my favorites. I think that maybe it's because the minifigures is really skewing that for me, but the gorgeous design and color scheme for the enemies with the black and hot pink, I think it looks so great here on this really cool looking Pegasus with like all of the armor on the front of the head. I love the like tufts of fur there in the front in coral. That looks great. The wings are gorgeous with the pink and the black, and then like almost rib cage sort of like down below at the bottom. The legs look great. The tail is very interesting as well. Again, like the color scheme and the design for this is just incredible. And I really like the side build here for Zoe. There's actually a ton of pieces that was just used for Mario that's in this set, like the leaf pieces, those tail pieces there as well in the back. So it's very cool. I like that a lot, but I think the biggest draw for me personally is the villain, the Nightmare King. Like, that figure it's just insane. Like, the neck attachment, all that is wow. You've got this incredible crown that is meant to, you just have to imagine like it's sort of on top of a Lego hood piece that they introduced from Star Wars. Looks great. The sword, the eyes, like that figure is just insane. I think that's so cool. There's also this separate little cage with a character called Nova, and you could see there she's also asleep there, and she's got a little sloth on a branch sleeping as well on her shirt. I like the cage build. And then the other little enemy that you've got in this set, his name is Susan. Very cool. I like that piece that's on the head. I think that's very unique, and the weapon is a fork. I like the little transparent wings. But moving on now to the next set number 71458. This is the Crocodile Car, retailing for $62.99 USD or $79.99 Canadian. This was actually the one where I was like, okay, I don't know if this theme's for me, so I sort of stepped away, but I still think, you know, it's not too bad. It's just not like a vehicle that I would be interested in getting anytime soon. I do love, like, every figure in this set, though. I think that Cooper looks so cool in that outfit with like the heads up display using the Iron Man helmet there, the utility belt in blue. That whole red outfit is awesome. You've also got a character called Logan, which has got the Joker hair in black. I really love the face there. And you've got Jaden, who you're trying to rescue again, as well as you've got, which is I think my favorite figure besides the Nightmare King, the Night Hunter. What a cool looking figure. I love the hat there with the eye on top. The face printing looks great. The mask, and it goes on into the back. Wow, I love the crossbow. Just everything about that figure is amazing. The bike as well, with like the fire coming out of the front in transparent pink, is so cool. Snivel is awesome looking, creepy little villain there. You could see it's using the Thanos big fig head that is being used a couple of other places this year, but I love that figure so much. Little bike is awesome. Next up, we've got set number 71459. This is the Stable of Dream Creatures, retailing for $84.99 USD or $99.99 Canadian. And this set here is like it's a friend set, but like it's a crazy dream wacky set. There's so much going on here in terms of characters. So we've got here Izzie back from that other set, as well as Zoe, as well as we've got this little cactus creature, which is really cute. And also Cooper does appear in the set as well. Of course, I think this is her house, I'm going to assume. This is Mrs. Castillo again is here. And then we've got these little mushroom guys. We've got Dreamling Mushrooms is what their name is. And also Z-Blob is included. So yeah, the build itself, of course, you've got that, I think it translates really well from the trailer and the show to this. Like they did a great job with this deer-like thing. It looks really great. Of course, you could have someone riding it. I love these like giant wheat. I think like everything here is overgrown. So you've got giant wheat, you've got some giant flowers up at the top, some giant bushes, I guess, in behind, and then also the windmill here looks so cool. That spinning looks great. Again, using those leaf pieces, ton of those new tail pieces here as well. There is this one lifestyle image that I was given, and I can sort of see the interior. Honestly, I feel like it's lacking a bit, but I am judging it off of a not so great picture. But next up, we got set number 71460. This is Mr. Oz's Spacebus, retailing for $99.99 USD or $19.99 Canadian. And this set here, it's combined a spaceship with a school bus. Very interesting concept. Again, I don't have pictures of the interior, but I will say some of the different patterns on this look really great. I love that little effect that they've got going on throughout this whole thing. You've also gone to the hourglass symbol there, but with the classic space little spaceship arrow going around that. I think that's really fun. The characters here, this is, again, in terms of small characters, one of the best, because you've got so many little villains that are wearing classic outfits, which I love so much. So one of them, first of all, is a classic spaceman reference, of course, with the helmet in black. Their name is Danny, which is awesome. You've also got Proper Chopper there, and he's got this sort of hat there. A top hat is really fun. And then Flight Knight, as well as Captain Bedbeard. Instead of Redbeard, it's Bedbeard, which is just, again, another very fun reference. Again, the idea of these little guys is just so great. Susan is also in the set. Same with Logan, Z-Blob, but exclusive to the set is Albert, which is the little space monkey, which is very interesting. But I really love Mr. Oz. The figure here looks great. I love the beard and hair piece there that they've introduced for him. The giant piece there, the mech sort of armor piece. We haven't seen that in a while, I don't think, but love that usage. And we've also got Mateo in this set. Next up here, we got set number 71461. This is the Fantastical Treehouse, retailing for $104.99 USD or $139.99 Canadian. This is my absolute favorite set. This is the one that was like, okay, I'm doing a video on this because I need and want to talk about this. There are so many things going on here in this set. I just want to talk about the build first. It is truly incredible here with just the treehouse design and all the different things you've got going on. You're selling mushrooms down below at the bottom. I think that's really cute. And you've got this little flag. You've also got this sign saying mushrooms being sold down below. This giant plant with the teeth. You've got, so that level's called Lucid Lane. And then up above that, you've got Snooze Street. This one's probably the weakest level, I think. But you've got the main door there, as well as another little sign on the cloud. That's really cute. You've got another hour sign, and then this is called Dream Drive. You've got this little bird. I'm gonna assume that's Izzie's place because of the sign on the outside. I think that's really fun. You got some balloons. This is one of the coolest things, the branches here. I love the blue leaves and just all the leaf pieces, but then it's got also crystals there to make it shine and add to like the glimmer of it all, and then those new pieces, and I love that usage there. Up above that, we've got Siesta Avenue, and this is a very cute little section. Again, I think this is Z-Blob's place because of all of the slime and everything that you've got going on there. And again, the branches, and that actually connects and holds up this huge little swing for him to be swinging about. Really love the top part here where you've got just more of those beautiful branches, as well as I love the top part there with the curved pieces for the tree. Looks great up above. Also, Mrs. Costello has her own little sign with the donuts. There's also a crow's nest up there, so it's almost, I guess, like a pirate ship. But anyways, the enemies included in here are, I don't believe anyone is exclusive, even character-wise, unfortunately, besides this weird-looking mailbox thing. But you do get like a smaller version of the cage enemy, which looks really cool there. I believe that's the same person, but that's very fun. And very lastly here, we've got set number 71469. We just skipped ahead a total of 8 sets. This is going to be retailing for $139.99 USD or $179.99 Canadian. This is another really, really awesome one. Oh my goodness, it's this giant pirate ship that's a shark, but it's also flying, and it's got turbines, and it's just like, it's just so crazy here. I love the front of it. I think that's great with the anchor or whatever, the hook coming out there. Like, the build for that is just wow. The wings and everything there, the rib cage, like, that's so creepy. They're stuck inside of the rib cage of this giant shark pirate ship thing. Wow, I love the sort of cracking teeth there around the turbine. That's a lot of fun, as well as you've got some creepy eyes there that that's transparent, those parts in the inside. So whatever is going on, there's stuff on the inside of the engines. The tail looks very cool there as well, and the top part of the ship though, like, it's just so detailed. But the giant eye down below, very weird. And then you've got this little cannon to shoot at different people, and you've got the front of the ship, which also looks really great. I love the giant lantern build there. I really love the Nightmare King. It's just too much. I love the eyes and everything, and the wings there at the top look awesome. I just want to mention a couple things here at the end that I noticed on the boxes. If you go back and look at them all, they've all got these incredibly creative islands in the background that could all make for fantastic sets. And there's one that specifically in the last one we just looked at looks like a big villain base, but then there's like some really creative ones. Like there's this video game neon one, which is probably my favorite. Again, go back and look. Also, in some of the lifestyle images, they actually show that in the instructions there's different versions and different ways to build different parts of each of the different sets, sort of choosing your own path. So in a way, it's sort of 2-in-1, but you're also taking elements that are already from that set, but rearranging them. I think that's a really cool and unique concept. But anyways, everyone, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the new theme. Which sets are your favorite? Are you going to be picking these up when they release? Are you going to be watching the show? Let me know down below. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.